Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. This is me talking to you from my new island. Yay! Thank you all so much for your lovely messages about this island. If you haven't seen it already, it's on my previous vlog when I put it all together. Guys, I am in love with it. And so many of you said you'll regret that you didn't do it sooner. And I can tell you, I fully regret not doing this sooner. I am obsessed with it. We use it for everything. Like the girls come here, like we have got a little stool here, but I'll show you that in a minute. The girls sit up here now and they have their breakfast and we chat, and I'll just sit here sometimes if I'm just like having a coffee or something and look around outside the window, etc. I prep all my food on it too now as well. Like the rest of the kitchen has become redundant essentially. Like everything happens around this space. I am just so happy with it. So thank you all for telling me to just go for it. I'm really glad that I did. I actually am not finished yet with it. I have so many other things that I want to do to this, and I'm going to do this with you in this vlog today. I've just dropped Freya off for her first morning, like a settling in like play session at her new school, which is like so sad, so heartbreaking. She starts in September, but she went off very, very happy. Well, kind of a little bit tentative, but happy enough to go in. So that gives me 2 hours to get some things done today that I've wanted to do over the last few days, but haven't been able to because of just the chaos of having the children here. So what we are going to do is we're going to add some lights above this. We've got some bar stools to add, and then I'm also going to show you how I'm going to utilise the cupboards or like the shelving that's on the other side, because I've been thinking about this quite a lot and I kind of know what I think will be the best thing to put down in on those shelves. I also wanted to add a curtain, but I haven't got the things that I need to do that yet, so we're going to skip that part for today. But yeah, and I've also got something really exciting to show you. It's coming today for my bedroom. Yes, my bedroom. We're still dealing with that saga, but the old furniture is all boxed up and ready to go. Yay. And some new furniture is arriving today, and I'm excited to share it with you because I think you guys will love it. It also was a bargain. I love a bargain. So let's not waffle. We've got a minimal amount of time to get some lights up and to get some bar stools on here and to stack the shelves. So let's go. So first things first are the lights. Now, I'm a little bit obsessed with these lights. I was looking for 2 pendant lights that had like a scalloped edge to them, and I had seen loads over on Instagram, like people sharing their beautiful kitchens. However, I was not willing to pay between £150 per light. For the ones that I was looking at, I was like, no chance. Like, I'm not 100% certain that I want lights. I don't have the electricity installed at the moment for lights either. So I was looking around for like some cheaper alternatives, and I found these from Dunelm. Now, when I found them, I knew Dunelm did a shade, and I knew that it was pretty cheap. It was like £8 for the shade, and I was like, that's a fair amount. But then I kind of scrolled down a bit further, and they did it in a pendant fitting. And guys, my jaw hit the floor. Like literally, they were on sale with 50% off. So I picked these up for £15 each. So £30 in total for 2 pendant lights. Honestly, my jaw hit the floor. I was like, as quickly as I possibly could, I put these in my basket. The problem was they had no delivery on it, obviously, because everyone had bought them because they were a bargain. But then the next thing was they also didn't have them in my local Dunelm. They had them in Colchester Dunelm, which was the next closest one to me. So when I was in London last week, on the way home, I did a mini detour, about 20 minutes out of my way, And I stopped at the Colchester Dunelm on the way home and I picked these up because I am that person. I mean, for the saving that I've made, I was like, 100% that's happening. So they come with the pendant fitting, and then they also come with the shade. Now it's like a sort of, online it looks a lot lighter. It looks kind of like a creamy colour. When I picked them up, I was like, well, they're a bit more mushroomy. I don't know if you can see, like cashmere, taupe, mushroom, whatever you want to call it, that is the colour they are. So my plan is to spray paint them. And here is my spray paint. I got the multi-purpose Rust-Oleum Painter's Touch one in Blossom White. And I'm gonna just spray these. But what I can do is a, what was his name from Art Attack? Neil, whatever his name is. This is like an Art Attack special. Are you ready? Here is one I made earlier. Ta-da! This is one that I sprayed at the weekend because I was like, do you know what? I really want to just make sure this works before I share it with you guys and not get myself in a tizzy over it. So I sprayed it. Get the colour difference. And doesn't it look so much better? Honestly, I'm so impressed with this. And I also, hang on, I also sprayed this bit as well. So the whole fitting is now a completely different colour. And I'm honestly so happy with it. This maybe does need another coat because you can see it's kind of a little bit more, it's still got that sort of browny colour around the top. So I need to spray that one again. But yeah, genius, right? Genius. So I've basically saved myself a fortune and got myself the lights that I wanted. Now the next thing is, you might be saying, yeah, but Jess, you don't have any electricity up there, and you're right, I do not. And nor do I have any intention of getting an electrician to come at the moment, because quite honestly, I'm not sure if the pendant lights are something that are going to stay. They might need to be moved and stuff. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to just attach them to the ceiling, and I'm going to add some light bulbs that are control operated. Now I know in the past I've said I don't want control operated lights, but for this particular thing, I'm okay with it. It's unlikely that I'm ever going to really turn them on. Maybe I will. We'll find out, okay? So let me show you what I got. Now you guys know that I love Amazon. Like, I am obsessed with Amazon. And they had these. So these are rechargeable light bulbs. Here is said light bulb. And they're also magnetic. And they come with the E27 fitting that I need. And so you just leave that bit in your pendant. Here you go. Here's again one I made earlier, like so. And then you just take this bit out like that. And then you can just charge it up, and it just works with the USB-C charger. It has a control, and you can change the tonage of the light and stuff. Hang on. And that's kind of the brightness they give off. Really impressed. I'm excited to see how these look when they're up. But yeah, I just think that's genius. Whether you're having them hanging or whether you're having them upright, the fact you can just like pop it off and charge it, super smart. I think they were pretty affordable as well. So as always, all of this stuff will be linked down below. So that is my first little project, is to just give all of this a quick spray paint, let that all dry, and then I can show you the bar stools because they are lovely too. So these have now had one coat, and I'm just going to leave them to dry. I am honestly praying that it doesn't rain, but they should be okay. The only other problem I have is that like things keep flying into them. I don't know what's happened to that bit. Yeah, little bugs keep landing on them, which is a bit of a problem. But I don't want to take them inside because the stuff is so smelly. But yeah, they'll probably take like 20 minutes to dry, and then I need to turn that one over, and then it should be good to go. Meanwhile, we need to go inside and get the bar stools out. Also, you might notice that I've got some tester paint on my fence, and I think I'm going to go for this dark colour here because I am just obsessing over anything dark wood at the moment. I think dark wood just looks so expensive and tasteful, and I think why not bring that into my garden. I also have this idea that it's going to create like an illusion that there is no fence there, but we'll see how that works out. Yeah, so let's go and unbox these stools, shall we? So if you can see me, in this box is one of my new stools that in here. You did get a little sneak peek of it in the last video, but I need to tell you more about them because they were very kindly gifted from Furniture 123. They've also given me a discount code and a link for you guys to use if you would like to shop anything on their website. So let me get them out and I can show you more up close what they look like. Here they are, the new bar stools. Aren't they gorgeous? They are so beautiful. Look at them. I love the dark wood. Like I was saying to you, I'm just really obsessed with dark wood. I also think like because they are dark, they tie in, if you look past the tripod, they tie in with the dining table, which was what I really wanted. It was kind of like to create flow between the two rooms. I am honestly just so happy with them. I have had one out for the last few days because you guys know what I'm like. I like to make sure that I like something. I learnt my lesson with the other furniture. So I have like been trialing one and I'm just really happy with them. Like if I turn it around, let's pull them out a little bit. Look how lovely they look there. Like they just add that thing that I needed, like a little bit of darkness to the space, because a lot of you were saying that it all feels very samey, I guess. You were a bit like, oh, it all just looks one colour. So the idea is that I'm going to add some kind of like darker tones and colour with accessories. Like I'm going to change my chopping boards so they're like slightly darker. I am also planning on adding tiles all the way around to kind of like add depth to the room. And I also know what colour I want to paint the room as well. It's not going to be a colour, but like I definitely want to get rid of the grey tones in the walls to kind of then give the units more kind of chance to stand out a bit. But that's way down the line. But yeah, I just think they look absolutely perfect. It's like they were made for this room. I love how they tie in with the dining table. Yeah, I love them. Love, love, love. I just love the sort of like really thickness as well of the seat. They're also super comfy. I know they don't look it, but they are because they have kind of like a groove for your bottom. Yeah. Perfect. As I said, they were very kindly gifted by Furniture 123, and there is going to be a discount code and a link down in the description for you guys if you would like to shop anything from there. Oh, right. Next thing, I'm going to add some brackets to the ceiling. This is probably the bit I'm most nervous about. Trying to get these straight. Big thing, big thing. So, the ceiling brackets are, I don't know if you can see them. They are now up, and I'm still waiting for the bits outside to dry. They're just taking a little bit longer for some reason. I think it's because it's not sunny today. So that might be a later in the day job because I want to make sure that they are bone dry before I even try putting them up, because I'm worried that like you end up with like finger marks on them and stuff. So I'm going to wait for that. Meanwhile, I thought we could open up my new bedroom furniture before I start kind of stacking all the shelves on the island and stuff, because it's just arrived. I've also picked Freya up from school, by the way, like she had a really nice time. But yeah, my new furniture has also just arrived as well. It's been a bit chaotic. And I'm really excited. I'm really excited for this. I just know It's going to be perfect. I believe in myself this time. I feel like I've learned a lot about myself since I opened, or since I bought the previous furniture. So yeah, I'm really excited. Okay, I have just put it in place along with the other one over there, without the light on obviously, but I love it. I'm so much happier with these. I know a lot of you are worried about me going dark, but I actually just think the contrast against the flooring, and actually even the contrast against my current bed, looks lovely. It looks lovely. These are so nice. I love the like fluted wooden front and like the drawers, and you can see here they were $79.99 from TK Maxx. Love TK Maxx. So much cheaper than the other ones as well. And yeah, I'm just in love. So they're not black, because I had said I was going to get some and paint them black, but they are like a dark wood. Again, we've discussed dark wood today. I love it. And so now the flow through the whole house. Do you see where I'm going with this? Especially in the downstairs. Like, anyway, I love it. I really, really love it. I'm so happy with them. I think they look really, really nice. Can't really show you the rest of my room because it looks like this. These are all the furniture that's being collected. But you kind of get the idea, right? So we've got like the black framed mirror, the dark wood in there, like my lights up there now, the blue in my bed. Oh, I'm so happy with them. Honestly, I cannot even tell you. And then when you go around here, you've then got the dark wood of that, and then the dark wood in the living room as well. Are we getting the vision a little bit more now? I feel like I'm finding my flow is probably the best way to say it. I am really happy with them. I understand you guys might be saying, hey Jess, I think the other ones were better, and that's okay. And we all have different tastes, but for me, I am really, really happy with these. They just honestly complement the room and the kind of colouring of the floor so much more. Like, they just haven't got that kind of starkness that the orange of the old bedside tables had. I love it. I do think when you're picking home interiors, it is a really difficult subject to cover because everyone has different taste. I thought my taste was having like light wood and having warm colours and things like that. But now that I've lived in this house for now over 3 months, I am feeling a little bit more like I know where I want to go with the house and how I want the house to feel. Like, I think it takes a bit of time for a house to tell you maybe what kind of, how it wants to be decorated. That might sound totally crazy to some people, but I think for me, you kind of just get a feel of how a house wants to be decorated. And yeah, either way, I am very, very happy with these. So happy with these. So much happier. I'm not even questioning it. Whereas with the last ones, I was like, oh guys, I don't know if I made a huge mistake. No, I've made the right decision. I'm glad the other ones are going back and I can move forward with this saga. Just maybe the next problem is I don't have a chest of drawers. However, I'm not rushing to make any decisions on that. Obviously I have plans on my wardrobe and things like that, as I discussed with you guys before. So yeah, another tick off the list for the day. I am now going to come off here for a little bit because I need to go and just spend some time with Freya. I'm dropping her off at her dad's later today, and then she's staying with him overnight. And I've got so much to do, but one thing I know I need to do is put those pendants up. Here she comes. Yes?
I want some milk.
You want some milk? Would you like to speak to my friends on YouTube?
I want to have some fizzy.
Okay. Would you like to speak to my friends on YouTube? You going to say hello?
Hello.
I'm going to tell everyone about your day at school.
Nah.
No? What about if they look at you in the mirror? Tell everyone how your day at school was.
Great.
Did you like your new school?
No.
No, why
Yeah.
didn't you? Did. Yeah. What did you do when you were there?
Nothing.
Oh, that must have been really boring. Was it really boring?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to say bye-bye. Mummy's going to come and do some playing with you now.
Oh, but I'm still eating.
Okay, well, we'll finish your snack and your lunch, and then we'll go do some playing, yeah? Yeah, you're like a wiggly worm. Right, we'll see you guys later. I'm back. I've dropped Freya off where she needed to go. That's all that's sorted. We had a very lovely afternoon. We played water fights and we played in the garden. It was really, really nice. But she is now safely with my co-parent or her dad. We'll call him her dad or my co-parent, one or the other. Anyway, I am now going to put up the lights. I have put one up already and it looks really good. So I'm excited for the other. The only thing is I'm a bit wary of whether they're going to be the same height. I'm hoping it's going to work out really well. And then I'm going to sort out my shelves and that will be me done with this island. And yeah, what a day. I feel like it's all very exciting. Right, let me get these lights up and then I'll show you the finished look. Not to blow my own trumpet on this one, but I think I've smashed it. Look at these. Use my little control. Well, it did do both of them last time. Hang on. Oh no, it's doing it one by one. Come on, you worked for me with 2 a minute ago. Ding. Oh, either way. There we go. Look at them! Guys. I actually think I've done such a good job with these. I think they look brilliant. I'm so happy with them. What a bargain. Let me turn the lights off because they actually look quite nice with the lights off as well. You can see them better. Can you? No. Oh, look, they work both times. Right. What a bargain. I'm so happy with these. Amazing. So bloomin' happy. Right, let's do the other bit and then we're done. Basically, what I've decided I'm going to put under here for the time being are going to be our plates and our bowls and our side plates because at the moment they're all tucked up in this little cupboard here. I say it's a little cupboard, but to be honest, it's really annoying. Like, it's so annoying that they're up here, and I feel like I'm at the point with my children where they're not really going to like touch the plates. They're not going to pull them off. Like, they're old enough now to not do that. So I think having kind of ease of access to the plates will be so handy. So I'm going to put them here. I've also got my other ones, but they're all in the dishwasher. And then the bowls. These are essentially like these like grey ones that you see. These are kind of like our old like serveware. We can not serveware. Our old dishes, okay? And we've now got like all new ones since moving in. I got like lovely scalloped ones, but we still sometimes dip into them. So I'm gonna have them out here as well. I think I'm gonna put them there, those big plates over here, and then I'll have our new plates and our new bowls there. Then I've got little side plates as well, which I will also put in here. I don't know why I just did that. So these are what our new ones look like. They look like this, but bigger. But yeah, I think just having, to be honest, I might just stack the new plates on top and the new bowls on top. I think that'll look fine. It just frees up that cupboard so much. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, in time, I'll probably change them so they all match, but yeah, that is going to be a lifesaver. And it means that I now have this whole big cupboard to put things in. Hooray! Because at the minute, we've got like loads of stuff crammed in here, loads of stuff crammed in here, and it'll just be nice to have a cupboard to put, you know, like a few like cooking things and breads, like jars, sauces, beans, all that kind of stuff. Like I do have a pantry, but all like my jars of beans and stuff are like all jammed in that tiny cupboard. So that frees up that bit. And then another mountain of stuff that I have is in here, which is like all my tableware, essentially, like these. And these are for outside, by the way, just to let you know. And I also have these pumpkin ones. So I think I might also put them just down here, just to free up some space in that drawer as well. I think it's going to be genius, honestly. Look how much more space I have now. I can get some little baskets in here. You guys can't actually see. Let me show you. So I have so much more space in here now. Like I can get some little baskets in there and get that looking super organized for the time being. I'm just going to put it like this. But also just to show you in this cupboard, we've got like all that space, like 2 whole shelves in there. Because at the minute, it's all just a bit kind of cluttered and very, very disorganized. Look at all that. So that'll be a job for another day. But you can hopefully see a bit better. Like these things, honestly, I'm really happy. Like I don't want to get rid of these things because like they're from nice places and like they come out at different times of the year depending on how I like style the table. So it's nice to like have them out. Plus they add a little bit of like warmth to this side. But yeah, oh, really happy. And there we have it. Welcome to my new kitchen. I feel like I need to insert a clip of how the kitchen looked before, because honestly, this has made so much difference. I cannot even begin to tell you. I am obsessed. I'm in love. It's everything. Everything that I've ever wanted in a kitchen. Like, it's my dream to have always had an island. I know it sounds silly, but I've always wanted an island in my kitchen. I've always wanted hanging lights above it. I've always wanted lovely bar stools. And now I have it. And I'm just so happy. I could cry. I'm so happy about it. Like, it's perfect. It's perfect. I think I can't really explain it. I can't put it into words. Anyway, let's have a little like quick tour of this. So this is my lovely worktop island. I actually did speak to a company today and they quoted me like, I think it was like £175 for a piece of quartz to go on top of there, which is just brilliant. They then were like, actually the delivery is going to be even more. So he was like, you're better off finding a company local to you that you could just pick it up from. So I'm going to look into that, but that could be a really good option. I'm just going to wait a bit. I want to save up for it as well, because obviously I've spent a lot of money doing this, like being realistic with you guys. Like I am a single parent and I have to like think carefully, and also like I've got so many other things going on at the moment. So yeah, we're going to wait a bit for that. But I'm really happy with how the vinyl turned out on top. I'm really happy with how the paint color matched on the island. Like it's just perfect. I'm obsessed with the stools. They are gorgeous, and I'm so grateful to Furniture 123 for gifting these to me, because they are perfect, absolutely perfect. And then obviously my lovely lights, like £15 each with a little bit of spray paint. They look like they should have cost me so much more. Like the company, as I said, that I wanted to originally get them from, they were like £150 each or thereabouts. £15 each. What a bargain. And like these lights, perfect. Like at some point I might have it all wired up properly, but I think they're brilliant. I'm so happy with it. I just think it just looks so good. Like in total, minus the stools, this cost me under £300 to do. So it didn't even cost me what the island should have originally cost me. It's cost me under that. And I'm just really, really happy with it. I love the whole thing. Like if we look around, it just looks perfect. Like even the little that bit round there. I love it. I absolutely love it, guys. I'm so happy with it. Do you know something that I think a lot about is like the satisfaction you get being a single person. Like the reward when you do things yourself is, it's just, you can't compare it. Like the fact that I've like sorted out these lights by myself and done the island by myself and all these things, it just gives you this internal like I am so proud of me, I think is what it is. I think when you're like, you're funding it all by yourself, like you're doing all, like you're taking care of yourself and building a house and everything else, like when something comes out as lovely as this has come out, it just makes you feel like, yeah, I've got this, like I've got this. And I know that so many of you actually feel this as well, because you messaged me telling me that you feel like you're a superwoman. And that is how I feel too. Like it's just such a lovely feeling. I feel like I know the word, but I can't say the word. But yeah, it's just brilliant. So that's it. Thank you guys so much for coming on this journey with me. Thank you for listening to me waffle on. Do I, don't I do it? Do I, don't I? Help me, help me, help me. And you guys did help me so much. Thank you for all of your lovely comments on the previous video. And I really hope you love how this has turned out as much as I do, because honestly, I am thrilled, absolutely thrilled. And as always, I know I say it all the time, I am extremely grateful to every single one of you that watches my videos, every single one of you that comments. Like your support means so much to me, both me and to my children, and just to each other as well. Like we're building a really nice community of supportive women, and I think that's what it's all about, right? So anyway, I am going to go. I'm going to go and enjoy my evening. I'm probably going to sit at my island and drink some wine and make some dinner, and I'm just really excited for it. But I will see you guys on Sunday for the next vlog. I hope you all have a very, very lovely rest of your week and the start of your weekend, and I will see you all then. But until then, take care. Goodbye.